nail friends, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in with me today. In today's video, I'm going to be making some cherry themed press-on nails using products from Born Pretty and Beetles gel polish. I'm also going to be getting into your daily horoscope reading. For those of you who do not know, I've started a new segment on my channel where I read and interpret your horoscope of the day, so stay tuned for that if you want to hear yours. Full disclaimer, I am not an astrologer or a licensed psychic. I just simply enjoy the topic. So getting into these nails, I'm currently picking out my nail sizes. I don't use these tips too often, so I have to kind of go through them and make sure I've got the right sizes. I am planning to use gel only, so I don't need to size up or anything. I say this because if I were using polygel or acrylic, the nail may shrink up once they're finished and not fit at the end, but I don't have to worry about that with these, luckily. Right now, I'm cutting them down to my desired length. I definitely wanted to go as short as possible with these, so I'm only using one magnet to measure. Don't mind my fingers, they look really crazy as I do this, but I'm not sure of another way to clip them without doing it like this and not putting them on, so bear with me. Other times I have measured them side by side, but I don't think it was as accurate. I used to do crazy long nails when I first started my channel, but I think I'm steering away from that now. I still like XL and double XL when other people do it, but I'm not as into it anymore. But in the same breath, that doesn't mean that I won't double back and do it again in the future. We'll just have to see. I usually use sticky tabs to put my nails on the nail stand. Some people use tacky putty, I think that's what it's called. That blue kind of tacky substance. You can use whatever you want, honestly though, it's your preference. I'm starting the filing process now, so I'm going to shape these to be square. I don't have to do too much filing since I clip them straight for the most part, but I am using an 80/80 grit file to do so. I am going to start getting into the daily horoscope reading, so be sure to drop your zodiac sign down below. And since we're in Cancer season, it's only right we start with our Cancers. So Cancer, this is your horoscope for June 28th, 2024. You have had or will soon have a dream, a vision, or an intuitive thought. Something that is very wonderful and welcome is coming to your mind and giving you the sense that it is meant to be. Your prediction, for lack of a better word, is something you see as spectacular and too good to be true. Whatever you do, dear Cancer, don't give credence to the idea that is too good to be true, no matter how spectacular it seems. You will hurt nothing by nurturing this idea and taking it seriously. You will not only enjoy the experience more, but you will shower it with good energy and make it more likely to become your reality. Believe. So Cancer, it sounds like you have a prediction. Something's going to happen and your horoscope is saying that you need to welcome it and full on believe it, because you do believe it, but it's saying that if you do believe it, it's going to enhance the experience once it really happens. So it's just saying be open, be welcoming. You do have something in your mind, so that's great, and it is coming to you. So Cancer, that is your horoscope for today. Let me know if it resonates with you. Let me know how you interpret this, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our Leos. Leo, your horoscope says a conflict that you walked away from quite some time ago is destined to become full and real once again. This can happen even if you don't initiate it and even if you choose not to engage. Someone wants to reach you, dear Leo, and they are determined to do so. Their intentions are good. From your perspective, you might be so over this that you won't want to interact at all. That's okay. Pay attention to what is said anyway. It might reveal a perspective you had not even considered before, and it might even make things right for you once more, giving you back your peace of mind. So Leo, it sounds like someone's trying to reach back out to you. I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, because yes, they're trying to reach back out and it is a conflict, but it's also like they're really reaching back out to you. So you must have really left your mark on them. But it sounds like if you do choose to interact, or even if you don't, at the end, you'll probably end up getting your peace of mind, as your horoscope says. So just be mindful if the situation comes up. Be aware that this is why. So Leo, that is your horoscope of the day. Let me know if it resonates with you at all. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Virgos. Virgo, your horoscope says if you have chosen to tell someone only a part of the truth about a situation you are involved in, Virgo, then you can only expect them to respond to the aspects they know about. Yet you may be feeling a bit slighted because you are not getting attention for the whole truth. If you don't wish to share everything, that's fine, but you can't expect them to fully understand how you're feeling. You may think it is premature to share a complete story right now, even though it is good news, so simply modify your expectations until then. So Virgo, it sounds like you may have told someone a story, but it wasn't the full story. And so you're maybe disappointed because they're not responding to maybe the good that you've done. It sounds like you may have not mentioned the bad or just the other side of things. You know, sometimes people don't want to tell the bad, and that's understandable. We're human. But your horoscope is saying don't have your expectations so high when you haven't uncovered the full story. So that is your horoscope of the day. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Libras. Libra, your horoscope says you can turn a minor opportunity into a great one today if you pour your heart and soul into it. You may accept a seemingly small opportunity simply because you are bored or looking for a way to keep busy, even though you don't have a lot of hope about the outcome. Yet, if you are truly present through the experience, Libra, and you work to get the most out of it, it can turn out to be far more exciting and rewarding than you can yet imagine. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing with passion. Ooh, so Libra, it sounds like you have a small opportunity coming your way, but your horoscope is saying be passionate when it comes, because it may be small, but you can make it feel big and exciting if you just are passionate about it. So look for that today. Let me know if you've had something happen today, or if you think something's gonna happen. Just share that with us, because we would love to hear it down below in the comments. But Libra, that was your horoscope of the day. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our Scorpios. Scorpio, your horoscope says a problem you have been dealing with is not over yet, dear Scorpio. No, there are still things you have to do to straighten this matter out. However, what's much more important is that there is an opportunity hidden within that problem. It is hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to see it and take advantage of it. It could be connected to a person you are meant to meet, something you need to learn, or a chance that could be offered to you somehow. Pay closer attention and unravel the mystery. Scorpio, it sounds like we're still dealing with a situation at hand, But your horoscope is saying that there's something within the problem that's going to be revealed. We don't know what it is. It's going to take on some kind of form. It could take on different forms, but it's just saying be ready for that, and pay attention to the signs. I love that it said that you'll need to unravel the mystery, because I personally, from the Scorpios that I've encountered, I know that you guys can be kind of mysterious. So it's the fact that you're getting a mystery now. You got to figure that out. I think that's going to be interesting for you. So Scorpio, that was your reading of the day. Let me know if it resonates with you, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your horoscope says you may have spent a lot of time planning, strategizing, organizing, and working toward a goal that never took root. You do not like to waste your time or energy, Sagittarius, so this must be especially upsetting. However, you are now all ready to seize a new opportunity that is coming your way. You have already done all the serious thinking and striving to prepare. All of the effort you put in may have been meant for something that is about to happen. Nothing was wasted. I love this for you, Sagittarius, because it's telling you that all of the hard work you put in is not going to waste. You're going to benefit from this. I really love this because I feel like a lot of the time some people may feel like their hard work goes to waste because they don't really see any results. But Sagittarius, this is really, really good news. So accept the opportunity that is coming. I think you're going to be really happy with the outcome. So Sagittarius, that was your horoscope of the day. Let me know if you've encountered anything throughout your day or if you think something is coming. We're going to take a little intermission and get into these nails a little bit, and then we'll start back up with our Capricorns. I didn't get to mention this earlier, but on the base I'm using Born Pretty Milky Jelly 05. You can find it on the Born Pretty website. I'll have everything linked down below. You can also use my affiliate code to get 10% off your order, so definitely save you some money while you can. And this white I'm using is from Model Ones. This video was going to be about me recreating a nail design that I found on Pinterest, but I made so many changes that I ended up just not even calling it a recreation because I changed so much about this set that I was going to do. I was going to do a pink French tip, or sorry, not a pink French tip. I was going to do French tip nails with pink bows on them because I have nail charms, I have bows, but they're red, and so I was getting ready to do it, and then I realized I only had one bow and I needed like 4 of them or 5 of them, I think 1 for each nail, and so I couldn't end up doing that design. So I switched it out with the cherries, and then I also ended up doing some blooming gel designs on the French tips as well. So at that point it just wasn't even the same nails. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get back into our horoscope readings, starting with our Capricorns. Capricorn, your horoscope says you may not think you made all that much of a difference, if any difference at all, for someone who you recently offered to help. Even if they were gracious and thankful, you may not be able to see the enormous contribution you made, dear Capricorn. Whether you did something dramatic that changed the situation entirely or nothing seemed to change at all because of your efforts, you must know that the difference you made was priceless. Showing that you cared and trying to help is more than most might have done. Recognize and keep this in mind. So Capricorn, it sounds like you tried to help someone, and even though they appeared to seem thankful for your help, you feel like you didn't make that much of a difference. But your horoscope is saying that you did, and you need to acknowledge that because you did make a difference in this person's life, whether it be big or small. So keep that in mind today. That's your reading of the day. Let me know if it resonates with you, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our Aquarius. Aquarius, your horoscope says you may not be feeling very friendly today, Aquarius. You may not feel like smiling. You may feel like wearing a frown and being distant and quiet all day long. That is certainly your right. However, if you choose instead to be friendly, to smile, to be warm, and to chat with people who you encounter, your day will be an entirely different kind of day than the one you are creating with that first option. You can make this a day where you retreat from life or alternatively rush out to greet it. Guess which one will make you happy? Aquarius, it sounds like you need to set the tone for your day. You can decide how you want to set it. Your horoscope says you have the right to set it however you choose, But your day can turn out much better if you choose to interact with those around you, and if you smile and be friendly. I know sometimes you guys can be kind of standoffish and don't want to be friendly. I've encountered some of you, so I know. But your horoscope is just saying lighten up today and try to make it the best day you can. It's a Friday, so why not? But that is your horoscope of the day. Let's go ahead and move on to our Pisces. Pisces, your horoscope says if you were to place a tulip bulb in a coffee cup and place it on a shelf, it might begin to grow even though the conditions are not ideal. With just a little bit of light and the moisture in the air, it could sprout out of that cup. However, Pisces, it will probably never be as beautiful as it could have been if it had been planted 6 inches into a rich soil and perfect sun and watered regularly. You have been scattering an idea around. It may or may not have taken root. If you plant it accordingly, it will bloom fantastically. Let this message inspire you to do something that you have not given your heart to. So Pisces, it sounds like your horoscope is saying really focus in on the foundation of your idea. It's saying that depending on how you plant your idea, it will bloom fantastically according to your horoscope. So keep that in mind today. Let me know if it resonates with you, and let us know what idea you have coming up if you want to share, of course. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Aries. Aries, your horoscope says a lyric to a song, the words of a poem, an image that is beautiful to you, something keeps occurring in your mind in a very vivid way. The fact that it came to you at all may be amazing, but if it is recurring, it seems almost magical, and it is. Yes, this is a message meant for you, dear Aries. It has an enigmatic quality to it, and it is meant for you to untangle and understand. Yes, you are receiving a message that is meant just for you, and if you focus on it, you will unlock a dream. So Aries, it sounds like something in your life keeps replaying, or you just keep seeing the same thing over and over. And your horoscope is saying that this is a sign. So take it and try to unravel it. Try to discover what is being said to you. If you really focus on it, you can unlock something. So that is what your horoscope is saying for today. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Taurus. Taurus, your horoscope says someone may be treating you disrespectfully because they feel you don't respect them enough. They may be speaking to you harshly because in their eyes you are doing the same. Maybe they are behaving in a contentious manner because that is what they are perceiving from you, even if it isn't reality. You may not realize any of this, dear Taurus, because you are only looking at how their words and actions are affecting you. You may be behaving a certain way without realizing it. Today, think back on your most recent interactions and see what might have been misinterpreted. So Taurus, it sounds like someone may be a little disrespectful towards you, but it also sounds like you may also be disrespectful towards the other person. And this may be because you don't realize it. You're not trying to be, it's just coming off that way because you can only focus on how they're treating you and what they're saying to you. So your horoscope is saying think about how you're interacting with other people and see kind of where the root of the problem was, what you may have misinterpreted, as your horoscope says. But that is your horoscope of the day, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our Geminis. Gemini, your horoscope says a pointless worry is holding you back, dear Gemini. This is something you can't do anything about, and it might not even be realistic to worry about it. Try to picture that worry as an actual weight that is tied around your ankle with a chain. Now imagine how difficult it is to walk or do anything with that weight tied around your ankle. Since there is nothing you can do at the moment about that worry, and since it is not likely to develop into anything real anyway, cut the chains that are holding you back and free yourself to soar. So Gemini, it sounds like you may be worrying about something today, but your horoscope is saying there's no point in worrying. It's only going to hold you back. And honestly, it's nothing even that serious is what it sounds like. So don't worry as much today. That is what I'm getting from this horoscope reading of the day. And that was our last one of the day. So let me know if your horoscope resonated with you at all, or if it didn't, maybe it will next time. To do this nail design, I'm going to be taking some blooming gel, this neon green, this red, and I'm just going to apply some blooming gel to my nail art brush, and I'm only putting it on the section that has the white fringe tip on it. This will keep the nail leveled and flat and thin because I don't want my nail to be bulky. Once I get the coverage that I need, I do not cure it. I go ahead and use my dotting tool and start dipping into each color. That way I can create that blooming effect. I do try to do it as fast as I can, that way the colors do not blend together, and you'll see what I mean here shortly. I'm going to be doing the same thing on this pinky nail. I was kind of indecisive at first. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the same thing on my ring fingernail or my pointer fingernail, but I ended up just doing my pointer finger with this same design, and then I'm going to make the middle finger and ring finger with the French tip with the cherries on them. Before applying my nail charms, I am going to be applying a top coat, and I'm using this Koopa top coat that I got from Amazon. I'm going to be using rhinestone glue to adhere these cherries onto the nails. I just want them centered, so that's where I'm putting my dot of glue. I also wanted to add some pearls, so I'm adding 2 pearls on my thumb, and then I'm doing 1 pearl on my pointer finger and my ring finger. And this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to like it up, and I'll see you guys next time.